Lee Allen.
Mark Brudd, Knoxville.
Bonnie Tickle, Memphis.
Gary Hayes, Paris.
Randy Chase, Nashville.
Thank you. Hardships. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll move for approval.
Have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Board meeting transcripts. Has anybody read the transcript? Okay, could I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion we approve the transcript.
Do you have a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
License approvals waived. Andy? A motion to approve the waive.
Make a motion we approve the waived.
Do you have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Interviews.
And okay, yeah. Sorry about that. The first one's Greg Hitch with Blunt Renovations, and he's applying for the home improvement license.
Okay. And who's next? We'll approve all these at once, okay?
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Next one is Brian Hale, and he was applying for a license of $250,000.
What's your recommendation?
Affirmative.
Okay. Thank you. Mark?
I've got three of them. Roddick Construction, 72581. Talking to him, he did flip one. Delaware, and before that, he worked with it. The second one is a firm, 72518, Landscape Solutions. And I move for approval after he pays the fine.
Mark, I have three. I have home improvement 8936, projects over $3,000. He's a roofer. Like to ask him for a fine of $200 for him. And then CD Culture Marbles Incorporated. He let his license elapse, and he's been doing jobs in Hamilton County that required a license, and there was four of them, and fined him $500 each. Projects are a fine of $2,000. That's CD Cultured Marble Incorporated. And I have another one here. Waterproofing. Contract expired. Contract's license expired. His secretary didn't renew it on time. He did 4 projects here, and Ask for a fine of $2,000 for them. And then I've got 72489 felony. He's asking for a BC, a little r, and no fine, just like to grant him a license for $125,000. He's been clean. He's been really good, really nice gentleman, and he is working for a company right now, kind of watching what they do, and I'd like to for me, Jerry.
I've got three. I've got one home improvement contractor.
Got two past felonies. The first one is file number 72538, Solux and Company, one of the minority partners in the proposed business. It had a past non-possession of marijuana. He off probation and has been clean for a while. It's two nice young guys that I recommend that CA in the amount of $249,000. Second one is file 72564, Montech Services. It's an application for a BCA and B small. It's a nonviolent felony. It was actually related to violating the Clean Air Act, so it was associated with some asbestos abatement years ago, and served some time, and then also some probation, but he's off that probation and has had a license with us in the past. As that we grant him his license. And that's my two.
Have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Let's move to revisions, LLEs. Second.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Okay, I'm sorry. That's all right.
So
Okay.
do we just want to go down through them, I guess, or
Yeah,
how do
okay,
we do
we're
that?
going to back up on the approval. We're going to start again. Andy, go ahead.
Okay, so there were three that need an exam.
Okay.
Do you just want me to read those numbers?
Please.
Okay. So the ones that need an exam is 54090, 56250, and 50319.
Is everybody else okay with you?
Yes.
Okay, can I have a motion now of approval?
I'll move for approval except for the three that need the exam.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion approved. How about LLPs?
I've got the LLPs, and I move that we approve all the ones as they were presented in the attachment. I can read that. Do I need to read the numbers off?
That's okay. Have a,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
I have the HIs. I make a motion that we approve. Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion approved. Next on our list is the Go Bill update. Is there anybody here from Go Bill?
No, I don't see anybody here, and emails, so they may be, David Stansel may be out of town, so Thursdays, that may not give him enough time.
Only thing I saw on Go Bill was, it appears that we're going to have a Go Bill up from now to 2024. It looks like it's been passed by the legislature, and so we'll be giving them part of our money until 2024. Legal report.
We have a few revisions on the legal report. Under residential, number 8, 2018-017-001. Recommendation was a civil penalty of $1,000 for not contracting in the correct name. That has been increased to $2,500. Number 9, 2018-017-171. Recommendation was civil penalty of $1,000 for unlicensed contracting. That civil penalty has been increased to $2,500. Number 13, 2018-018841. The recommendation was civil penalty of $2,000 for gross negligence and incompetence, and that civil penalty has been increased to $5,000. Number 14, 2018-019-141. Recommendation was civil penalty of $500 for failure to observe the terms and conditions of the license. That civil penalty has been increased to $1,500. Number 16, 2018-020301. Recommendation was $1,000 civil penalty for not contracting in the correct name. That civil penalty has been increased to $2,500. Number 18, 2018-022-141. Recommendation was civil penalty of $1,500 for gross negligence and incompetence. That civil penalty has been increased to $3,000. $38, 2018-009-501. Recommendation was a $1,000 civil penalty for unlicensed contracting. That civil penalty has been increased to $5,000. Number 40, 2018-027-46. Recommendation was a $500 civil penalty for gross negligence and incompetence. The civil penalty has been increased to $2,500. Number 42, 2018-024-721. Recommendation was to refer to the local district attorney's office, and the decision was to also refer to the local DA's office, but to also flag. Number 43, 2018-024-571. Recommendation was $1,000 civil penalty for unlicensed contracting. The civil penalty has been increased to $2,500. On the residential represents, number 61, 2016-074-251. The recommendation was to close, and the decision was to close and flag. Under home improvement contractors, number 17, 2018-036-921. This was up for discussion, and the board decision was to close. Under home improvement represents, number 22, 2017-042511. Recommendation was to close. Board decision was to close and flag. Number 24, 2018-008-101. The recommendation was a $250 civil penalty for not contracting the correct name. That civil penalty was increased to $500.
Dennis Gregory for the agency. Under commercial contractors, number 1, 2018-03-1241. The original recommendation was authorize a $1,000 civil penalty for submitting a bid in excess of the licensed monetary limit. The decision is to maintain the $1,000 civil penalty, but in addition to that, also the counsel for the board will contact through letter the provider or one of the interested parties involved and recommend withdrawing the award that was submitted or withdrawing the award that was given to the respondent.
That commercial? Was that commercial? Do I have a
I'll move for approval of the legal report.
Second.
all in favor? I think that includes, oh, no. Electrical contractors, LLEs, is that?
That was part of the.
Right. Right along now. At the North Carolina State Board of Electrical Examiners, Andy, do you want to tell us about that?
I've reviewed it, and the unlimited license test for the state of North Carolina is very similar, if not identical, to our commercial license. So what's been written up here is extremely fair, and in both states you will still have to go take the legal test. So, and also in both states you can't reciprocate from another state's test. So for this agreement to work for North Carolina, they have to take the Tennessee test.
Okay.
They can't, bring it from another state. So it looked very favorable, and I'd make a motion to accept it.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
I had a question.
Okay. Thank you. Mark, you're going to have to speak up sooner.
Why, just out of curiosity, we're accepting only unlimited North Carolina. Electrical contractor from Tennessee?
Only the contract, the CE, they will not accept the LLC or LLEs. So the way that their structure worked, the unlimited is actually, it's not a monetary like ours is. It's a different structure. So the only equivalent test was the unlimited test to our CE test. It was a knowledge, not a really a monetary. That's a little misleading.
Well, now since Tennessee's test and North Carolina's test almost the same, why would they?
The only test that our electrical contractors would have to take to acquire the North Carolina license is the legal test.
Okay.
They would not have to retake, the business and law test.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
not the CE test
Okay,
again.
all right, thank you.
Mhm.
Does anybody have any other questions before we say we accept? Now, can I have a motion to accept Andy's conclusion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. The other one has to do with the owner-supplied materials and labor. I'd like to defer that. Keith kind of had something to do with that, and he's not here. I'd like to kind of defer that till the next meeting to go over, if that's all right with y'all. And then LLE contractors proposed rules. Carolyn, what?
Yes, the Division of Fire Marshal, the Division of Fire Prevention held a rulemaking in March to adopt the 2017 National Electric Code, and it first 2018. So the prior code was 2008, that the exam is based for you all to see if you want to update the electrical trade exam based upon the newer version.
I'd like to defer to Andy.
Yes, I would like to make that recommendation on October 1st that we change over. And like it states here, there's a 3-month grace period where those people could take either test they would like to take, either the 11 or the 17. So, yeah, I do think we need to move with the rest of the state.
Motion to accept.
I'll make a motion, we accept that recommendation.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Contractor proposed rules. Carolyn?
That's part of what you deferred to the next meeting, the electrical owner supplied materials. All that's connected.
Codes adoption of update trade exams.
Okay, we just did that.
Okay, it sounds to me like the budget.
Budget, and I emailed this information to you all. Our current balance is $465,213 for contractors. LLE is in the red. This is normal because this is their cycle, that it's they're on a 2-year cycle, so that should start increasing in September. Also, we've been running Facebook ads to educate the public, and these ads have reached over 500,000 people. For our money spent. Give you an update on the law books. The order is in process. It just lacks a few. We've been drafting, going over the changes, and then they'll be getting this printed. Sectors, we do have the 3 positions for each grade. Process of hiring these 3 positions. As legislation update, there's nothing more to update other than send out a news, I guess they call it news blast out to everybody that subscribes, letting them know that Fresh Start Act, and it had like a frequently asked questions and answers in the questions on any of the legislation that was passed. I'll be happy to answer you.
The only thing that I had concerned the LLE, and that was Shelby County is so far behind, and I'm trying to figure out how they're going to catch up. So, since I guess they're
Our marshal's office approves for them.
new business. Do I have, wait, what about where we're going to go?
That's right. Do you all want to go to Gatlinburg, Pottsville, Chattanooga? What's your pleasure?
Paris, yeah, that's good. Yeah. Randy, where would you like?
It doesn't matter.
Bird suits you, Andy?
Good with that.
And he's going to go wherever we say, so it's okay. We're going to Gatlinburg.
Going to Gatlinburg, Mark.
Okay. Do you have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Have a second?
Ain't second motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. All right, let's adjourn. All right, you guys did good. Thank you all for coming.